Hello, good evening, and welcome to this WWDC 2023 watch along. Now, as much as I want to be able to, on this video, watch you and give you the WWDC event live as I'm watching it, we can't, because Apple will absolutely hate me for it. So we can't do that. But what we are going to do is we're going to watch WWDC and we are going to kind of talk about through it. So of course, if you're here on the stream now, put some stuff in the chat and we'll talk through it as it happens. But we've got 4 minutes until WWDC finally kicks off. So let's have a quick look at what we are going to see in that WWDC. First of all, if you don't know what WWDC is, well, it is this. We are going to hopefully see today iOS, iPadOS, macOS, and see some hardware as well. And usually, what we'd have now is that this would be a huge event for getting the Final Cut Pro for iPad. It's where it'd be announced, but we already had that on like a random Tuesday a couple of weeks ago. So this is what we are going to see today at WWDC. So first, iOS 17, the public beta will be in a couple of weeks, but the developer beta for that will be tonight, and we will be able to see that and have it downloaded. And probably the same for watchOS 10 as well. So this is going to be one of the biggest changes that we've ever seen to Apple Watch since it's kind of coming out a couple of years ago. It's coming out. LGBT allies. Anyway, then we're going to see a new version of macOS, so macOS 14, but we have no idea what the name for that will be yet. And we are going to see iPadOS 17 as well. So hopefully with that, we get to see some different features. I think a lot of them, well, the big feature I want to see is going to be multi-user support. So hopefully we get to see that on WWDC tonight. That's the plan and hopefully the idea of what we will see. But who knows what we will see? One thing we might see, though, is this, the mixed reality Apple headset. And we have no idea whether that is going to come tonight, but we're pretty certain that it will come tonight. So that could be one of the biggest announcements Apple has made in the last kind of 8 years or so since a new introduction to a product category. So this is what we have. iOS 17, maybe a MacBook 15-inch as well. XROS, or whatever it might be called, Reality Pro, tvOS. We've got so much that's going to happen at WWDC tonight, and you can join along by using this bingo card as well. A lot of the time, you never really quite know what's going to be said in WWDC. So what we want to try and do is we want to try and show you as much as we possibly can in this live stream. But remember, Apple won't let me actually show you the WWDC live stream, because what they'll do is they'll give me a copyright strike, they'll sack me off, and I'll have to pay many monies over to Apple. But I am excited for tonight. We've got about a minute until the event starts. I'm going to be watching it on YouTube, so that's where my delay is going to be on this one. So I'm not quite sure what the delay will be throughout it, but it shouldn't be a huge delay. So do watch along. Let me know in the comments, of course, what you think of this WWDC. And we're about 30 seconds away. 30 seconds away from iOS 17, iPadOS 17, macOS 14, watchOS 10, mixed reality headsets. We might then even see a new MacBook Air 15-inch as well. So there's a lot for us to see tonight. So we're going to be excited. Remember, no actual like big hardware. We don't tend to see iPhones, or we don't see a new Apple Watch, or we don't see a new iPad at an event like this. But what we will see is all of the software. So don't be watching this WWDC thinking, oh, we're going to get an iPhone, 15? We're not. We might get the software that's going to be on the iPhone 15, but we're not going to get the iPad, okay, or the iPhone. So 6 o'clock here in the UK. Not sure where everyone else kind of is around the world. Obviously, do let me know. And we're about to kick it off. The Apple logo is ready. I'm ready. You're ready. I think we're all ready to see what WWDC 2023 has to offer. Here we go. Let's get it on, shall we? Let's see what's about to happen. Of course, we're definitely starting with code stuff, because we see a lot of it's all about kind of developers, this WWDC. So you never expected to see any big hardware changes, but these videos are always pretty cool, aren't they? We've got to see whether we can start getting the hints for what is to come in this in this event so far. Like, we've seen that bubble a lot already, haven't we, through the Apple logo over the past couple of weeks that Apple released. And they always hit, don't they? The music always hits. These little adverts always hit. The production that goes into them is ridiculous. There goes someone working on iPhone apps there. Have a look. Look in the background. Is someone going to be wearing like those VR goggles or something for this? Never know. The adverts for them are just so cool every time, aren't they? Although that car looked a bit cramped, to be fair. Let's see what's going on with it. That, to me, this doesn't mean anything yet. There's no big... Where's the hardware? That's what I want to see. The VR headset, really, is what we want to see. I'm not quite sure what... This dream it, chase it, code it. Of course. Welcome to WWDC 2023. Apple Park, it's so cool, isn't it? Here he is. Cookie. That's what his friends call him. We'll start with, I presume that we're going to start with, I don't think we'll start with iOS yet. I think they'll save that for later on. "15 years of the App Store." Remember when the iPhone launched and it didn't have an App Store at all? Look at him rocking his blinky Apple Watch Ultra. My Apple Watch is sat over there somewhere. Not the Ultra. I'm not that bougie. Remember, have a look at the Apple bingo card and we'll see what we've got. Don't put anything yet. Breakthrough Experiences seems like it should be one of those bingo cards, shouldn't it, really? There we go. That absolutely confirms, doesn't it, that we're going to see the VR headset. Or Reality Pro, or whatever they're going to call it. I don't really know what they're going to call this. I'll be curious to see what they do. Here comes back. But does that mean we're going to see a new MacBook, or does that mean we're going to see just what the new one's going to be called? And I don't really know what the new one's going to be called. I've got no idea. That's true. I mean, I've got my Apple M1 14-inch MacBook Pro, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever had. Battery life is still incredible, like 2 years later. Okay, if he's talking about the 13-inch MacBook Air, I feel like straight away we're going to go and get that 15-inch. Because he's going to say it's brilliant, most loved, but also it could be bigger and better, and that's what they'll do. That's what I think. Oh, here we go. First one. MacBook Air 15-inch, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Look, MacBook Air 15-inch. Apple have announced it, just like we thought they would. We knew it was coming, didn't we? We knew it was coming, and here it is. And here's Katie. Tell us more about it. Take it away, Katie. I mean, the Air is cool, isn't it? It's ridiculously thin. It's small. Is this the first time the Air's had the notch, or have I completely missed that? Because I don't know if we've seen that before or not. Of course, it's the world's thinnest. Why would it not be? It's Apple, after all. Ah, MagSafe. That's pretty cool. I don't think we've seen MagSafe, have we, before either on a MacBook Air, so that's nice. Not for a long time anyway, not since like the original ones. I don't like Starlight. I don't know why Apple is so big on Starlight. No one likes Starlight. Starlight sounds like someone's name from like a Disney film, doesn't it? Meet my daughter. Starlight. I don't think. She could work that. The 1080p camera, you can forget about that. 1080p cameras on this are rubbish. I've got the studio display, and the camera on that's awful. So I can tell you that the camera on this is not going to be any better as well. It's rubbish. I'm surprised they've not released a different one, you know, like an external webcam for this. Remember, if you are watching, let me know in the comments. What do you think so far? We've got this already, the 15-inch MacBook Air. I'd be curious to see if anyone else is going to upgrade theirs. 18 hours ain't bad, is it? I think 18 hours is pretty nice. That's what you want, isn't it, on a MacBook? You want hours and hours of being able to take it anywhere. My 14-inch M1 means I can just use this for a couple of hours in video editing, and the battery just doesn't go down at all. It's so good. My favorite thing about it. I wonder what they are comparing it to. And if they showed it on screen, I bet they'd show it with like the other laptop they compare it to, like these big chunky old ones from years ago. Yeah. But PC ones are not good, are they? Then what? Then what? Oh, it's a PC. But what PC are you comparing it to? It could be anything. I do like a silent design. Whatever that means. It does have it all, I agree with you. What was her name? I missed that. Plant journal. Who has a plant journal? No one has a plant journal. Universal Clipboard is a cool thing, but also use Universal Clipboard to update your plant journal from your 14 Pro Max to your 15-inch MacBook Air. Silly. Still empty, that's fine. Up to 2 terabytes of storage is nice. £3.3. You know what? It's actually a nice little upgrade, isn't it? I quite like that. Especially if you want to update your plant diary. I don't think that was on my bingo card. It's going up, isn't it, every year? Every year it's getting more expensive. I'm not sure what that is in the UK, but I imagine probably still $9.99, isn't it? We'll see loads of these videos going up, won't we, in the next hour or so about the MacBook Air. They've dropped the price, I suppose, but for the extra 100, you might as well buy the new one. There's no point in wasting that sort of money if you're not going to buy the bigger, better one. Right. Oh, here we go. A bit of update on M chips, maybe. See, the kind of like computer side of this is not my bag at all, really. You get onto iOS, that's what I'm more interested in. But a lot of people do want upgrades to Mac Studio, which I thought they'd cancelled. I thought they got rid of that. Don't know where I'd seen that. By the way, so far, if you're playing along on the WWDC bingo, you've got one. Would I use that? I think I could, you know. Do they? What do they do on it? Use Chrome? I can't imagine they use it in, day out. Saturday Night Live. Go on. Come on, Jennifer. What is she? Has she just been stood behind that, waiting? Jennifer the whole time? Maybe. If they upgrade this studio display, I will be livid. Honestly, I'll be furious. Because I just got this. How can you upgrade the display? Might not happen yet, but how? To be fair, I don't think most people need this. I think most people the MacBook Air 15-inch will do almost everyone who's going to be an Apple kind of laptop buyer. M2 Ultra. Take it off your bucket list. Bingo card thing. That's fair. That's good. I mean, I don't know much about computers, but 24 cores is ridiculous, isn't it? Although I need that for using Chrome to stream from this. My one doesn't do it. I like the numbers. I do like Apple are really good, aren't they? Just say it's 40% faster, 30% faster, 25% faster. There you go, 50. Which makes me think, could they have just done this last year? Did they still have this technology, like 12 months ago? What? This is when she's talking tech now. I can talk phones. I can't talk this. I mean, again, M2 Ultra. It's not bad, is it? So I think I really like it. I think I would take it. Like, do I need my MacBook? Probably not. Would I need something like this? Maybe. I'd get more power out of it. And I have the studio display, so I could kind of like couple it with it, but the price would be, what? We're going to be talking 22 streams of 8K ProRes. No one needs that, really. Except, obviously, Saturday Night Live, who edit and use it every single day, apparently. My thumb's quicker than an Intel-based iMac. That's not saying anything, is it? Oh, I've only got 5. Again, looks pretty good. 8K display support, macOS Ventura, which will disappear in the next 10 minutes. Don't you dare. Okay, I thought she was going to say new studio display. Furious. Is that everything? Everything? Is that everything everywhere all at once? I feel like my head is right now. Don't you dare. Oh, there we go. Mac Pro. That's what people were watching, wasn't it? That's what people needed. I wonder how much this will start at. This will be interesting. This will be interesting to see how much it is, to be fair. Because this is ridiculous. The old one you could spec up to like 50, 60 grand, couldn't you? Yeah, that's big. I don't think I need that. Still the same design though, is it? Or are they going to change the design of it? Because that's huge. You don't really need it to be that big. Afterburner is well expensive. I think it's like 6 grand at an Afterburner or something. Now, she's excited about that. 7 Afterburners. It's good. I can't complain. It is good. Great. Charge all of my iPhones with that. Are they keeping it as big as that? Okay. Yeah, they will keep it that big then. I wonder how much it's going to be. Tell me. This is what we want to know. How much is it all going to be? But surely you're going to have to... You'd think it wouldn't need to be that big. Maybe double the size of like a studio, but maybe not. Still pretty cool. Not for me. Personally, I'm not going to buy that because I reckon this is going to start at like, what, 8,000, something like that. But that would be interesting to see. Sorry, just go have a look on Twitter, see what people are saying. Okay, that's fine. $19.99 for that, people. That's pretty decent. But Mac Pro, $5.99. Oh, close. Next week already for them. Imagine that. That's cool. At least they didn't upgrade the studio display. If they'd upgraded the studio display, I'd have been furious. No one wants that. To be fair, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Here we go. What else do they have? That's true. Of course there hasn't. Unless you've just bought a brand new PC. Oh. Hello, Tim. You okay? How you doing? Right. Where are we going next? It'll be now we're going to talk about the software, isn't it? Mac OS. Let's see what we have with Mac OS. Come on, Craig. Is he going to do any of his sexy memes? How do you... Come on, Craig. Fedrigi? I don't know. What is that stance? So silly. Oh, we're on iOS. Sorry, missed that. Here we go. Right. iOS 17. In fact, Apple have announced iOS 17. Nice. So we're hoping, aren't we, to see things like a different control center. Right, here we go. Phone hasn't changed in years, but what else can you do with it? But messages needs to be a little bit more like WhatsApp, doesn't it? It has to be. I haven't phoned anyone for ages. In fact, I barely even phoned my mum. We'll see. How? But that's pretty cool. That's not too bad, is it? I think that's nice. That's pretty cool, to be fair. I think they're just trying to make iOS a little bit more you, isn't it? Imagine having my big face on that. It looks good, though. I won't lie. It does look good. I don't think I've brushed my teeth, though. It's 6 p.m. I think it's cool. I quite like that. I like that black and white one in the middle. That's quite nice. It's quite funny. This is quite cool. I like this one. Oh, nice. They've used WhatsApp and stuff. Ah, so this is going to be something that is exactly like Google's like call screening, isn't it? Live voicemail. But if it was Siri, Siri's dumb, so surely it won't even know what to do. It's good. I think you kind of need this sort of stuff because Google has put it in with all of its kind of AI features. But I just think that I wouldn't trust Siri to do it because Siri is one of the stupidest things on earth. The stupidest thing on earth, actually. I do like that screen, that I like that. It's cool. This is quite cool because something needs to change, isn't it? With like the with voicemail and phone and stuff. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't ever have been able to guess what, but this is quite good. But they have taken that straight from Google. Does anyone FaceTime? I hate FaceTime. But let's see what they give us. I would answer if Craig called me on FaceTime, to be fair. Actually, you know what? Leaving a video like message is quite good. That's quite cool. But then why didn't they put that in the time, how long that was in the dynamic island? Where's she being stood? Just at the side. Right. What have we got for updates on messages? This will be interesting. Maybe I could message her and say, what were you doing at the side of the thing there? Search at the moment, to be fair, is rubbish. If you ever want to try and find a message, imagine if you were in an argument with someone and said, no, you said this. You can't find it. He's got to go, oh, no, yeah, you're right. That's pretty good. I think they have that on WhatsApp already. I'm not sure. Oh, finally, swipe to reply. Wonder where they got that idea from. Okay, I like transcribed audio messages. They're good. That's one of the things that annoys me on WhatsApp the most. God, I wonder where they've got all these ideas from when WhatsApp is sat there. Hey? Ah, this is good. Do you check in on Facebook? I check in everywhere. But this one's good because if I ever go home and my mum's like, "Oh, let me know when you get home," I never let her ever. It's pretty cool. I like that check-in. Nice. I like that one. It's a good idea. Although that means if I stop off at McDonald's on the way home and I'm trying not to let anyone know I'm stopping off at McDonald's, I'm going to tell people I've stopped off at McDonald's, isn't it? This is just going to out me that I've stopped off at McDonald's. Silly. Right. Anything that makes messages better, because at the moment messages is genuinely pretty awful. That's better, I think. But at the moment it is a mess, isn't it? Mostly crap. No one likes stickers. No one doesn't like them. Get rid of this. That looks better. I like that. I just don't. Who sends stickers? Unless you're 12 years old, who's sending stickers? Great. Ah, all right. That's all right, isn't it? That's quite cool. Take that back. Yes, we did. It's always like, oh. Like, it's quite cool, but I don't have time for that. I don't think anyone has time to do this. I just want to send a message that says, Kane, I'm off. Oh, so GIFs. So Apple have just created GIFs. But if my cat's running around, imagine how blurry that'll be. That will be rubbish. Yeah, I'm not interested in stickers and stuff, really. No one uses it. I just don't believe anyone really uses it. It's okay, like it's cool. It's fine to have, but I'm just not sure anyone's that fussed about them. That's just me speaking. I just don't think anyone's there. Come on, Craig. Control center. How does she get out? She's off. Stands there. It does. Come on. Oh, make it work. That could be a good start. Make AirDrop work. Remember, if you're watching this, then you need to go and watch the YouTube stream of WWDC 2023, because I'm not allowed to show it because Apple will be furious. Tap the phone. Dictates, you mean speaks. You mean someone tells their number. That's cool. I like that. That's really nice. I suppose this is, isn't it? I think Mark Gurman said that actually all this information, all these things that we're seeing are things that we've wanted for years. And it's true. This is something that we've needed, isn't it? Again, cool. I like that. If it works. You bring it close rather than having to do something. Go on. Good, because having to go into the options and find AirDrop, it is rubbish, to be fair. How? Ah, the internet. Good point. I've not used. I have. To be fair, I've used SharePlay actually. That'd be a lie. I have used it on like flights and stuff. This is cool. I like this. This is nice. These little updates that we needed. So I do like it. It's good. Making Siri work? Oh. So you can still try and make Siri work. Right, let's see how you can update a keyboard. Come on, Craig. Let us know. Oh, please make autocorrect work. Because it definitely doesn't work. It doesn't understand the word tram. Always sends it as like trench or something. And swipe. Swipe doesn't work on keyboard. It really doesn't. It's really bad. I need to make sure I can update this and get onto iOS 17 today. Remember, if you're going to upgrade to iOS 17, don't put it on your main phone. That would be the silliest thing you'll on earth. Don't do that. Sorry, give me a second. Trying to charge my... I was wearing shorts. Why does continuity camera do that? That's not great, is it? Right. I only wanted to charge my phone. Did he just say ducking? Because that's quite funny. It does, but not if you try and swipe to type. It feels like they've looked at WhatsApp, isn't it, and Google, and just gone, oh yeah, we should have had that years ago. Let's put it in. It's a bit slow, but hopefully Apple starts to like catch up with this sort of stuff now. Go on. You mean make it accurate, not even more. Make it accurate. It hasn't been accurate for ages. Fix Siri. Interesting. Is it the journal app? Why is he off? Let's see. They're actually okay, aren't they? They're not too bad. I decided should be, but I'm not going to use it. I don't think anyone's going to use Journal unless it puts things in there automatically, but I just don't see it happening. Woman's making a dog have a poo outside. Is anyone really going to use it? I don't know. This is not. I'm not bothered about this one. Not really. This is not something that it's jumping out at me, to be honest. Let's see what Twitter's saying, shall we? Saw on Twitter that apparently they are absolutely flying into this keynote. Not interested really in this one. It just sounds like there's extra stuff to do. We'll see. I don't think a journal app is going to be that interesting for me. Control center, that's what we need to see something new of, I think. Come on. Sorry about that. We do. Please update Siri. I know it's not happening, but I want it to. Go on. Standby. This is what people wanted. This is what we wanted. But now I'll have to go and buy one of those things. That's cool. I like that. It's kind of what we have on the Apple Watch already, isn't it? That's good. I like that. I think that's actually not too bad. It's quite good. Okay, I like this. This is good. Stand by. Especially when you've got weather and you've got your calendar and stuff like that. And the home controls, that will be good for lights. That'll be really good because I need to use that all the time. Because on the back here, I don't know if you can see or not, I've got the lights on the back here. And I need to use the home controls for that all the time. It's good. I like it. Maybe they are just making the iPhone better. It's almost like that Google Pixel, isn't it? The Pixel tablet. It's good. I like this one. I will be updating to this pretty quickly. In fact, I'll probably put it on my iPhone now, won't I? Even though I shouldn't, I'll put it on my main iPhone. This is what I've been waiting for. That is huge. That's good. So when I was in India, I needed to use Google Maps to do that because Apple Maps wouldn't work. That's the one thing I wanted from Apple Maps. So good, we've got that now as well. They are making it better. We're getting there. No new control center. The Siri thing is good though. Love that they've got rid of that. Yeah, good. This is nice. You gotta run. Bingo. This is cool. I like this. Oh, he's still doing it. Forgot about that. I've got my iPad, but I don't use it. I don't even know where the iPad is. But hopefully we can have those customizations that we have on iPhone that come to iPad, so we can have those lock screens that we can kind of edit and we can have a little bit differently, because it's a little bit, I feel like it's a bit rubbish. iPad, we don't have to talk about Final Cut, we've already done this. We can just crack on. No way. Here it is, iPad OS 17. Oh, this is what we needed, widgets and lock screen. What was that? I like it though. And silver, it's a way forward for iPads. I will also update the iPad tonight as well, if I can do. Oh, so I mean, interactive is what we need. But let's put this stuff anywhere on the home screen. Because at the moment it looks crap. So it doesn't look good. Really doesn't. Okay, this is going to be the same one. Yeah, it will. It'll be good. Yeah, a lot of people saying iOS 17 is really underwhelming. I think I agree. It's not great, is it? The standby mode is good, but besides that, it's not much. It's better, which is making it better. So we definitely will be able to start putting widgets, won't we, now on there? Yeah, that was always coming, wasn't it? Surprised it didn't come last year. Add those widgets on, and I think we're all good. That's what we need to do. No one uses a kaleidoscope. Who's going to use that? Oh, thanks, whoever said that. I've not been able to have a look at the comments, but thank you. It's good. It's a good setup. They're quite nice. I kind of like that when they just those small little updates, but still, you'd want something bigger. Looks good, but okay, cool. I can use Uranus. Earth looks good anyway. It's fine, but I don't think it's groundbreaking, is it? Because we've had this sort of stuff already. Do you know what I mean? So it's not amazing. It's like something we needed like a year ago. And how many widgets do you need? Probably that many, to be fair. It looks good down the side. I like that. It's nice. Again, iPad OS 17, you'll be able to get that maybe from today on the developer beta. This will be interesting. It's good. I need to try and use the iPad more, so maybe this will help. Finally! They know, aren't they? They're taking the mick a little bit on that one. Is that about it? Tell me. Does that mean you can start? Not bothered about health. Health is not interested in health. Sorry. I should be, but I'm not. It's good again for developers and stuff, but it's not good for. It's a bit of a waste of time for us. That's what I think. Just looking back at some of the iOS 17 stuff while they're talking about this. Can you make them and create them now on iPad? Imagine wanting to talk at WWDC and they give you PDF. Gotta talk about iOS 17. Nah, do the PDF. Do the PDF, Jenny. You've got the PDF. I mean, this is useful. Oh, yeah, it's quite good. But I still wouldn't really want to be the person that announces the PDF. I wonder if the getting rid of the Siri option will work for HomePod as well, because that'd be cool. How much more can you talk about PDFs? True. But Notes is crap anyway, unless you're going to make that better. Nah, I'm not interested in the PDF bit. I want to be, but I can't even pretend. Let's have a look. She doesn't sound interested about this. No, you can't sound interested about a PDF. Oh, let me talk to you about a PDF. No. No one talks about PDFs. That's cool, actually. I can't lie about that. Okay, that bit of the PDF is interesting, but the rest of it's not. Maybe. But imagine waiting years to present at WWDC and you get given PDF. But she's fuming. I would be. Talk about PDFs. I mean, Stage Manager just has to be better. It's like, this probably is what they should have, how they should have released it a year ago. Don't, if you have the back, don't, it's rubbish. The camera on the studio display is awful. I'm using my iPhone for this. Much better. It's kind of like Google Docs though, isn't it? Okay. 2. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a look what the new macOS name is going to be. I'm not sure what it'll be. Imagine if they called it like macOS Bradford. That would be different. Cool. macOS Bradford. Interesting. Come on. Well, I'm excited about this. I thought they're being funny. macOS Sonoma. Interesting. macOS Simona. Never heard of it. It's good. At least it all comes over. You don't need screensavers anymore. It's not $19.99. But I will use that. That's like Jedi Survivor. Oh, that looked cool. That's good, actually. I like that. Interesting. If they work. Let's see where the widgets are. True, and it's crap in Notification Center. Sonoma. It's a bit messy. I don't think I like the look of the widgets on the desktop. But I do like a weather one, to be fair. Oh! Anywhere. Sorry. Go on. Well, that's pretty good. But it still feels quite like cluttered and messy, doesn't it, to have those widgets on the desktop? Remember, if you're watching this, WWDC, I'm watching the live stream on YouTube, so you need to try and catch up on that. I'm not allowed to show it. It's good. That's fine. Never update to this, though. I don't even update now because it just ruins stuff. Let's see. Okay. So you obviously have to do something different. It's cool. I like that. It looks messy. Let's see what the people are saying. I think it's looking messy. Let's see what people think on Twitter. Shortcuts on Mac. What are we talking about? Mac Pro. There's not much talking about it on Twitter about the widgets. I think they look a bit ugly. If I'm being honest. Interactive widgets, people are saying that they're loving it. Yeah, I'm not using widgets on a Mac. Widgets on a Mac would be an absolute... It just looks messy. Like, at the moment, my desktop is messy, but, I mean, overall, you don't want it to be messy. You want it to try and look a little bit, like, clean and cluttered, and not cluttered, but that's what we've got there. Right. Gaming for Macs is not my interest at all, because I've got the PS5, and I wouldn't want to game on Mac. Not at all. So this is a bit of the keynote where I'm just gonna shush just for a minute because I'm not that interested in it. Game mode, maybe it could work, but again, I just have no interest at all in this sort of stuff, especially not in gaming, not game mode. Just get the PlayStation 5 out and play on that, especially my Mac. Like, it's never going to work. The low latency, I think, where people will really like it. Who else have we got here on? People seem to like the widgets on Twitter. Interesting. Yeah. I just don't think gaming on Mac is ever going to be. Oh, gaming on Mac, because they're about to talk about the mixed reality headset. Go on. What does Kojima make? Should I know? Those floors haven't got an inch of dirt on them, have they? So clean. Game mode for me just isn't something that I'd be that interested in. Like, I think it'd be cool for people that want to game on Mac and want to game on stuff like that. But for me, like, I just don't want to. I've got the PlayStation 5, so I would prefer just to play on the PS5. And gaming on Mac has been like notoriously crap, hasn't it? But I imagine that they're starting to introduce it because they might talk about that mixed reality headset, which is going to be, I imagine, quite game heavy. That's what I think. Would you game on the Mac? Oh, I've had this for ages. This one, this half zip has been. I think I had it like a year ago or so. I mean, right? Okay, look at this. This does look good on Mac. It does look cool, but this is going to be one of those games that is like so specifically made for Mac. Like, if you want to try and start playing something else, I feel like it just wouldn't be as good at all. Not on mine, anyway. Maybe I need to get more into it, but for me, it's just not like it's not a thing I'm interested in. If you have a look at what people are saying still about gaming, because I could be completely wrong here. I don't think I am, though. Can you play Snake on it? That's my question. Bring Snake, and I'll be happy. Thank you. Thanks, Kojima-san. Right. Video conferencing. Again. No one's going to say, are they? Should we do a team FaceTime? It's always going to be Teams. Teams is like way far, so far ahead. Okay, well, these things are nice, aren't they? Nice to see. But this is Teams. This isn't anything we've never seen in our lives before. God, imagine 9 a.m. Monday and that happens to you at work. Not a chance. No, thank you. I want a mode in something like this where your camera physically isn't able to work. No one wants to be on camera at work. And you won't get amazing quality because you're still using the webcam built into like a studio display or your MacBook. It's rubbish. You're being fired. You're being put on performance review. Balloons. Your performance is not what we want it to be. Oh, okay, you can use it in Teams. Fair enough. Still don't want to. They're making Safari Google Chrome. Come on, Beth. Make Safari better. I can't stream this on Safari. I have to go and do it on Chrome. It might be fast, but it's because it can't do anything. I've got nothing to say on WebKit. I know nothing about it. I feel like Safari is almost there, isn't it? But it's just not good enough. Yeah, I do use it because it just kind of like works really well with Mac. Again, I think Beth might have drawn the short straw here. Not as short as talking about the PDF on iPad, but you don't really want to be talking about Safari, do you, either on a WWDC thing? Use URL trackers. It could be good. I'm not really sure about this bit. Not really for me. Oh, the strong password can stop. I hate strong password. I mean, don't share your password. I think that's the biggest thing here. I don't want to share my password for logging on to anything. No one does. But again, profiles for this, it's something that's cool, but why would you not bring profiles to like iPad so you can have different profiles on an iPad? Do you know what I mean? You can do that already, can't you, just by opening a new tab? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm being stupid. Web apps could be interesting. Tell me about them, Beth. Do you? I don't believe she uses that all the time. Okay, that's quite cool. I think you could do that already, couldn't you, by dragging like a web page into the dock? Again, let me have a look, because I'm sure you can do that. Let me try it. I could be, again, really wrong. No, fair enough, you couldn't. I thought you could already do that. Otherwise, they wouldn't announce it, would they? Okay. I'm okay with that. That's quite a good one. You can stop talking about Stage Manager. No one uses Stage Manager. Does anyone use Stage Manager? I've tried, but it's a bit rubbish. I don't believe Beth's excitement for web apps and Safari. I think it's fake. Okay. Sonoma. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing amazing, is it? Sonoma. What? Sonoma? What's he wearing? Fair enough. Right, let's see what they announce. If they announce anything with HomePods and stuff. I've just bought a second first-gen HomePod, so don't kill it, please. I can do that. Come on, Ron. Tell us all about your HomePod. Sorry, AirPods. Bit of rock music. Hello. They are. Agreed. What's his name? Ron. Go on, what does adaptive audio mean? Interesting. That's quite cool. I don't mind that. I'm starved. I mean, it's one of those things.